Hi Cancer, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a read for you and that other person, and that other person is going to be, could be a, what do I want to say this? Could be a significant other, it could be boyfriend-girlfriend type situation, in a committed relationship, or it could be a person of interest and even a friend or family member, okay? So just note that. Energies, might interchange and messages might interchange. So what I might be talking to you about on one side for you, you might resonate with the other and vice versa. So messages can be reversed. So just do know that. Chances are that if you do have something that, kind of pops up and you question it, that's something that you want to kind of check in with yourself and see how that fits for you, okay? And it's probably something for you to dive a little bit deeper into in your own intuition, okay? All right, so let's see what wants to come up. This will be for July 16th through the 31st, 2019, and let's see what's in store for Cancer for these last 2 weeks of July. All right, so let's see what's up and coming for you here. All right, please continue your likes, your subscribes, and shares, and note your comments below. I so very much appreciate it. And again, this is a general read. If you'd like a personal read, go to theguidedintuitive.com and I'll get you hooked up over there. All right, so let's do this. Let's see what wants to come out for you here. What's up for Cancer? Okay, so we have got the Queen of Pentacles. So Cancer, you're focused on your money right now, okay? Looks like you're really focused on your coin, but you're also focused on someone. One person, okay? Someone that, and you're very careful on how you communicate with this person, okay? You are very much watching the steps that you make in terms of the stability of your life, in terms of your love life as well, because we're focusing on love here, but it looks like you're being very careful and a little bit more kind of strategic in the process of what you're doing here. So this is very, very nice. Queens are all about influence, and this is being kind of that motherly type figure, kind of down to earth, and you might be taking on this energy at this particular time right now, Cancer. So let's see what else wants to come into play here. You're getting the needed rest that you need, and it's almost as if that you're asking Source for some divine guidance. You see the hands coming together in prayer-like form, and you're just really focusing on one sword at a time. And it's below you, and it's almost as if there's something that you're really concentrating on right now, and you're asking guidance to get the confidence to be able to move forward in that situation, okay? That's what I see here. Fours are about getting that stability back, and so I think that you're really concentrated on getting your ground into place solid, so you can still firm and be able to have something that you can kind of work with and build upon, right? So that's what I'm seeing now. It's also, because this is a swords, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you happen to be working with. So that could very much well be the case. So do note that. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Or you're just taking on that type of energy, really. Okay. So let's see what happens, what comes up here. It looks like you've come to a completion. So whatever it is that you're resting from, it's because you've come to a completion. This is a major arcana, and this is about an opportunity. This is about coming to full completion. The World card is all about that. So it is all about this new beginning. It's a completion with a new beginning, but just keep in mind this also can indicate travel. So it could be that you will be traveling, someone's traveling to you, you traveling to someone in some way, shape or form, but that's what's coming up. So this is quite beautiful. I love this. So this just tells me that you've got there is an ending, to something that perhaps wasn't working before, or that you kind of got out. Yeah, but that's what I see here. That's what I see coming through. So this is quite beautiful. Yeah, this is, it's all about that. Yeah, it's, very much so. There's a Leo, there's Capricorn here too. This is about success in a completion of something, okay? Like to see this, okay? It looks like there's a King of Cups that comes through. So now you're either taking on this energy of balancing your emotions out completely, as you go, and after you got your rest and things have come to a completion, now you're balancing your emotions and taking on the King of Cups type energy, or perhaps there's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that is in your peripheral, okay? And they are there very, very balanced in terms of their emotions, okay? Again, this could be you, or you could have one of those types of signs or someone taking on that energy around you at this time. But I think that you're really, if this is you, you're just, again, you're super balanced your emotions right now. And people come to you for advice on different things too. So I'm thinking of that too, Cancer, that's coming through for you. You're taking on that King of Cups approach and just being very balanced overall. And I love to see this. The next card that you get is the Eight of Wands. This is that kind of fire type energy. The eights are all about, this is about change. Well, this is about the infinity, you know what, this is about that ever-flowing emotions and or the continuous flow of energy. And so when I see the eights here, this is just telling me that you've got some communications that are coming through, but also whatever that you were doing in a relationship that wasn't working, like you tried something, it wasn't working, you tried something else, it wasn't working. This is saying is that communication or whatever you put into a relationship now is going to work, and it'll pay back a lot faster than things had been maybe in the past. I'm just saying, so that's what seems to be coming through for you over here. But that's what I see here, yeah. Because it's all about the eights, and it is change, actually, quite frankly, it is change. So there's going to be a change in the way the situation is unfolding. It's going to grow a lot faster and move forward a lot faster. So it, you know, rather than just have one particular wand or two, as it maybe had gone, it had been kind of coming to fruition in terms of energy in the past. The efforts that you put into this relationship, this situation, is going to move a lot faster this time around. If there's some sort of, you know, chance of some sort, but there is communication, and all that blue is communication there. Okay, yeah, it looks like, you know, you come to a completion, and then of course you've got this full card of a new beginning, and the sun is at your back, and you're moving forward, and you're delighted, and it's really quite beautiful. And yeah, the full card is just a brand new beginning for you, a brand new beginning that is taking place, and it could again be a relationship. It's probably why this came out here. So I was just thinking there, but you're really grounded, I think, in your communications, and I think that that's in your emotions, which is good. What about this other person? This other person is going within and finding their truth. And that's what I see with the Hierophant. This is a major arcana card. This is about, you know, they're in tradition. They are focused on what their beliefs are. And so it might be that their beliefs and the way of doing things are a little different than yours. And maybe that had caused this, the slower traction in the past, okay? But I really see the High Priestess of them going in and finding their truth, but perhaps even speaking their truth, okay? So they might be coming to you, Cancer, and speaking their truth in some way, shape, or form, okay? Let's see what else is going on for this other person. They're looking long-term. They're looking at the horizon, and they're looking as to what they're moving forward would actually look like now, because of the fact that they know their truth. Okay, so how do they want to step forward? How do they want to move forward in this relationship? Is it something that they want to take long term? How do they want to move forward in this? Because this is about foresight and moving forward. Even though that they know that there will be some obstacles, there's some mountains in the background, they're willing to do that. They said, yeah, no big deal. I see that that's coming, and it's something that was just a part of the territory, okay, in terms of the relationship or situation. But they want to move forward with passion and with their heart, okay, and they're looking long-term in that, and that looks really good. They've been focusing very, very hard on working on their stability, on their pentacles, it looks like. They've been working very, very hard on their work, so they've been just really concentrating on that, you know, you know, recently. And they are actually moving forward in celebration. So I think what they've been working hard at their work, and then they're being celebrated. But it could be spending time with friends and family and celebrating. It could be celebrating at work of some sort, because they're being recognized. Maybe they got a new promotion, a new situation, but they're being recognized at work, and others are recognizing them, okay, and they're becoming very, very successful. I think that's perhaps maybe what this person needed to get in their life, to feel that they have something to bring to the relationship. Could very much well be the case. Maybe they felt like they needed to work on that, you know, to be worthy of you know, your presence in terms of moving forward. But this is quite beautiful. Let's see what else wants to come through. Yeah, it looks like there's been some sort of ending, okay? So I think that, and I think this is a good thing, because yeah, they put an end to, they put an end to something. Something came down, all right? And it caused a death in the situation, and it could have been with a fire sign. It could have been with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but it looks like that the universe came in and gave a tower moment and an ending in a situation, and this left. It could have been the Queen. This is the Queen of influence. She is one about vibrancy and exuberance. I don't know. I think that there's been some sort of ending. It could be an ending in an ending of some sort. I don't get the Three of Swords in here. So yeah, I think that this other person, Cancer, walked away and put an end to the situation. Maybe that was with you. Maybe that was with you in a situation. Okay. Note your comments below to see if that is the case. But it is. But I do see what's funny is that this is Cups, so this is the Eight of Cups. So either you or them had walked away, but since I'm on their side, it's like I'm almost thinking is that they walked away from a situation and put an end to a situation. And if they didn't put an end to it, the universe sure as hell came in and did something, because what was happening wasn't working. And so it was supposed to be that way. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, it was a lot of competition. It was like a lot of strife, I think. Not competition, but a lot of strife, right? And one of them just, put their swords down, right? And it could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus on this sign. But it was like there was competition, right? And even though that they were in the lead in the competition, okay, this is what I was thinking. I didn't know if this was going to come out. I think there was a third-party situation. There was a third-party situation is what I'm seeing. And what I think, Cancer, what I think is that you walked away. I think that you walked away. Even though it's on this other person's side, I truly think that you walked away silently from the situation, and this person did too. But the universe came in and did it, because I felt that you were very perceptive in your situation. And I really think that was the case. I'm going to go back to you because you got the King of Cups. That's balancing your emotions. You've been balanced through your emotions, so that's good. And you've got this new Pentacle. You're really looking at something that you really, really want. Now, I think you might be passionate towards this person, but you're really focused on moving forward with this new beginning. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Maybe has that in their chart. And you're very passionate towards them. I really do. I think that might well be the case. But they had you worrying. They had you up at night worrying about the situation. And I think that, this is a completion. So you've actually put an end to this, right? And then that's what made you move forward on this new beginning. You have a brand new beginning. It could be with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you've got a new opportunity as it relates to this opportunity, a new potential opportunity that the universe is sending to you. It's the Emperor. This is someone who's very strict and is leadership, usually a male figure. So it could be an emperor that is in your life, Cancer, in some way that has come about. And there's a new beginning with this Emperor, okay? And I almost think that this is this other person on this side. It could be that they were your emperor over on this side, but that's what I'm thinking. They made you feel like a little kid. It's almost like maybe someone that made you feel like a little kid, or you kind of felt like that was that type of love. But you're this is saying to focus on the now and to take those beautiful memories, remember them, but move forward. Don't get caught into things that didn't work out, because what you're focused on now is your Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is nice. So this is what you want to see, and this is what you want to come to fruition, and that's your focus right now. You might have someone that be coming in. Okay, I'm just saying it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it could be I don't know. It could just very much well be even that Emperor in this process too. I mean, it could very much well be that as well. So interesting. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to see what else wants to come through for you here. I'm going to focus on you first. So see what wants to come through. Here we go. So you got the Goddess on your side. So maybe you're just feeling like a goddess right now moving forward. after all of this situation. But I really feel that you're kind of like feeling like a goddess and really just focusing on doing whatever it takes to feed you, to treat yourself like a princess, do those massages, go out and just really take good care of yourself, and really appreciate yourself and treat yourself like a goddess. This other person gets embraced. So it looks like there is obviously some love here for you, that they want to embrace the situation. They want to hold you. They want to let you know that they do care for you, that there is love here for you, okay? And that's what I'm seeing. Anything else for you here? Let's see. Okay, you get transmutation. You're actually moving forward and pushing up and through the realms of your own power. When you treat yourself like a goddess, you actually just rise above. And this is that wonderful, beautiful, yummy energy, that orange energy of the sacral chakra. And this is about emotions and moving forward, and also about intimacy and just really just becoming your very, very own. And what else does this other person get on their side? Listening. So I think that they're really listening to their intuition and getting guidance from above, as it relates to this love situation. So it's listening, and they're getting guidance, and then of course it moves into as it pertains to their love life and this embrace and this dance here. Okay, let's see if there's anything else that wants to come about. Let me pull some mirror cards here. Ooh, there's a decision that you need to make, Cancer. Okay, there's going to be a decision that you need to make, okay? There's going to be a decision that you need to make as it relates to this situation, because what was unseen has maybe had brought tears in the past for you, and then I think the situation comes up, but in a different way now. I think that there's been an ending, and this person, has cut out maybe the other particular party, if there was one, but that's or perhaps that they've reached their guidance has brought them into a point where they have now received the guidance on the situation, and the card that they get is resurrection. So they might be wanting to resurrect this situation, this arrangement with you, or this opportunity. They want to resurrect some sort of opportunity with you. So here's what you get: transmutation and resurrection. You can see how similar that is. It's the colors of the sacral chakra, and it's also the colors of the solar plexus, right? So this orange is all about energy. It's positive energy here, guys. A lot of positive energy, right? A lot of positive energy that's coming out between both of you, and I think you both have rised above. You both have he or she on this other side over here, and then there's you. Okay, I just say that because this was a female, so and that the other person, I think, okay, well that could be he, but again, it doesn't matter. But it's just about the energies resurrecting on this side, and you're mutating and really emerging into your very, very own. Okay, it's really it's promoting confidence. It's promoting well-being on both sides. It's about it encourages creativity. It's encouraging passion back and forth. It also governs the reproductive system. So I'm just saying the sacral chakra here, but also even the yellow is all about the solar plexus too. So I kind of see that moving through here too. Yeah, it is about not becoming so nervous anymore, and just really focusing on your inner power and positivity. What is it that you would like to say, Cancer, to this person, and what would this person like to say to you? Let's see what wants to come up. Let's see what wants to come up for you. Okay, Cancer, this is what you want to say to this person. I've been so focused on being heard, I didn't see how much sense you were really making. Isn't that beautiful? So that's what I see here. How interesting. So that's what I'm seeing. It's like all about, being, focusing on listening, right? So listening. And this person on this other side is saying, listen to me, right? And you're saying, I was so focused on being heard, I wasn't listening. So this is beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. This is owning up to your own kind of self, knowing how yourself kind of interfered, or maybe your self-absorption maybe interfered with your ability to truly see and to see what the other person was trying to say. And I say that with sensitivity and with with kindness, because we all go through that sometimes. We're so absorbed in what we have to do, and maybe it's this or that, or our work, our family, kids, whatever is happening or taking place, is that sometimes we focus on what point we want to get across rather than listen. And this person saying, hey, listen to me, So let's see what this other person wants to say to you outside of that. So let's see. Here it is. Okay, what is it? I know I've been relentless, and I can understand why you'd want to get away from me. Okay, so yeah, I think that remember when I said one of you had kind of walked away in this process. This person you were being kept up all night, and you're kind of going through that process, and what you had to do is to turn things around, and you had to really focus on treating yourself like the goddess that you are, and really just coming into your own, and really balancing your emotions all over again. I really quite very much think that. And then just start all over, I quite frankly just really see that. But you're really emerging into your own here, and it looks like this person is just saying, hey, I have been, I'm sorry that, perhaps that I've been very relentless, and it's been a predicament that has been, probably made you feel, kind of defensive, towards me, so that's what this person wants to say. So how interesting is that? What do the root cards have to say? What do the root cards want to come across and say to you? What is it? Okay, I'm just a deliverer of the message. Okay, here it is. Okay, here it is. Okay. Ask an expert. This is so interesting. Okay, I think who got this before? I think Gemini got this. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a professional. Okay, so it's saying ask an expert. Okay, whatever situation is at hand, this is saying it wants you to ask an expert, because that's going to help you in the process. So there you have it. All right, let's see what this other person wants to say. Here it is. Okay, not wants to say, but wants to come through for them. This is saying that this person is giving, is caring too much, okay? This is saying give 0, okay? Interesting. Give 0, it could be into a, maybe in the past in terms of the situation that this person has put an end to, no longer, having to think about that anymore and walking away from that. Give 0 to that and focus now, give 0 into this and really focus on moving forward into, becoming this resurrection, okay? Forget how things had happened in the past. Don't give in to that. Focus on your resurrection at this time. It could be for this person, on there. And to really focus on listening and just you really embrace the love. Yeah. This is what I'm seeing. So this is beautiful. And any other final advice? Let's see if something else wants to come through. There, on your side, Cancer, you get a little bit of regret. So maybe there is some sort of regret that you need to let go. But this is saying is that, obviously you can't change the past. You can only work on and move forward into the future. And again, this is that orange card, right? So this is all about, moving forward and of course, transmuting, right? So transmuting, not forgetting, getting rid of the guilt, getting rid of any guilt from the past that has happened, and moving forward and transmuting yourself so as you move forward, that you can have that love life and what it is that you want, moving forward. Which I see here, right, which is that 10 of Pentacles, right? There you have it. So there you have it there. Let me see if there's this other person, they got trust. This is about this person listening to their inner voice, learning to trust their own intuition in the process. Because even though that in the past for this person that something didn't work out the way that they wanted to, or that they learned their lesson regarding this type of situation, that the universe really came in and put an end to whatever that was happening in their life, it's just saying that for them is that even though that they had to walk away from something that wasn't working, this is saying is that they need to trust their intuition in the process. Okay, that's what this is saying. And don't keep focusing on that past, and don't give too much care about the past, things that didn't work out. Give 0 to the past that didn't work out, and then focus and trust your future and listen to their source, because they do have a resurrection on this side over here, right? And they've got love, they've got someone embracing. So I'm just saying it looks like there's something that could be good coming out of that. So, okay, guys, well, I hope this resonated in some way, shape, or form, and I look forward to seeing you in the month of August. And until then, namaste.